Hello, welcome to Clutch My Pearls, the podcast where I, Emily, learn all about the smut that my friends are reading. As always, I'm joined with Vanessa and Barbara.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. We have new merch. You can check that out. I didn't tell them that I had an announcement, but we've got new merch. Check it out in the store. That's
Blindside.
That's the spirit. We're all feeling pretty lively, pretty excited about our new merch. Check it out. I don't know.
It's like there, whatever. Buy it or don't. It's fine. Who cares? Nothing matters.
Merch.
Merch. I am not proud of my vagina merch, but I am proud of it, and I did love it.
I'm not proud of my vagina.
I'm excited about it. I love it. You pointed out that one of them looked like the Got Milk logo or something, and I was so excited about that. I don't know. I think it's great.
I love it.
It's gonna be great. Yeah,
Kicking my little feet.
We got book boyfriend. We got vagina. In quotations or in parentheses.
That was the one that looked like Got Milk.
And then book boyfriend stuff. And then there's also a little bit of like kicking my little feet.
And dump them out.
Dump them out. Yeah. Anyways, it's there. Check it out. Or don't. It's fine.
No pressure. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you. I cry. Barbara, what is your announcement?
Vanessa, did you have one?
I just had a shout out. Somebody found Emily's cards in a book at Barnes & Noble, Cameron.
My little breadcrumbs.
The little QR codes that you stick in. Where was it?
At Barnes & Noble.
It was at Barnes & Noble.
Off of Brody.
Here in Austin, down south. I go and I put our little cards in there because I hadn't been to the South store. And so I was like, I got to try something new. And it worked.
It worked.
And I actually remember putting it into that one because it wasn't
a book we've done, but it was up.
It was the lady who does Pucking Around.
Yeah.
It was her other book. And I thought, I'll put it in there. I'll see. Because I think it's a newer one. So I thought, so I'm going to get it. And hi, we see you. She sent us a message.
Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
We're also creeps, and we went and looked at her Instagram page. And we're like, she's so cute.
I love it.
So it worked. It was working. My little breadcrumbs are working.
We did it. Marketing queen.
Trying.
So funny.
I have an announcement.
Now you're up.
Barbara has an announcement.
For the first time in my entire life, I was wrong about something.
Oh my God.
Breaking news.
Do you guys know who Glenn Powell is?
Yeah.
Yes. And
You love him now?
he's cute. We've come around.
My friend Emily.
Hey.
My other friend Emily.
Oh.
My other friend Emily, who listens, hello, hi. She started a very subtle and very effective campaign to get me to understand Glenn Powell. She would just send me tweets occasionally, and then like suddenly my entire Twitter feed and my TikTok FYP is fucking full of Glenn Powell. And I know they're pushing Twisters right now, but oh my God. And I get it, and I have a caveat. Glenn, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
He needs accessories. I have seen him in stuff where he is like playing a guy in a suit, like in like one of the Batman, like Dark Knight Rises. He's like a Wall Street bro, and I just see him living in an elevator.
Yeah.
And then I've seen him with scruff and with like
the hat one.
The backwards hat.
No, it's a forward hat, and he's sitting on a couch, and his legs are spread, and he has like a drink.
He needs props.
You know what? He's Ken. He's a Ken doll.
Yeah. He's a Ken doll.
And
when he has this
Ken.
scruffier hair, scruffy face, and accessories. And when I told my friend Emily about he needs accessories, she's like, what, like a claw clip? So now in our mind, he just always has one ready, just in case.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, that's is that everyone's like, we don't hate Glenn Powell. He is a Ken doll. He just fits into like a all-American guy.
Yeah, but then when you scruff him up a little bit, get him a little messy, and his little dog named Brisket, who is the cutest dog in the world.
That's the biggest accessory you could use.
That towel was an accessory.
Oh,
barely.
And
little V's are accessory.
And then last bit, I told my friend Alyssa, who is a friend of the pod, hey, I was wrong about Glenn Powell. And she goes like, I'm trying to marry him. And I was like, oh my God, yes.
She could.
Oh, they'd be a cute couple.
Trust me, Glenn. If this is, like Christmasina's cousin, like Glenn's relatives, please hear me. Alyssa might be the hottest person I've ever met in real life.
Yeah.
And she's like the best person I know.
Super fun, sporty.
Yes.
Awesome.
Super
creative,
chill.
Talented.
Yes. And like works for herself. So like she can just like travel around to all these places and hang out with you.
We have to make this a clip and send it to him.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We have to, because this is how Travis Kelce got Taylor Swift. It was a podcast episode where he was like, she didn't want to meet me, friendship bracelet. And now look at that. Another Libra man. Come on.
In Austin.
Is he a Libra?
He is.
Glenn or Travis?
Glenn. Both.
Oh, both.
Is Alyssa a Libra?
No, I am. But
what is, that means we know they get along well, but what?
Glenn, don't worry. I looked up your whole chart. Let me know what time you were born so I can check the rising sign. But your Venus is in Virgo and Alyssa's a Virgo rising, so that's going to be very compatible. You're a Libra man and you've got an Aries Mars. She's got a fire Mars. She's a fire sign. You're going to have a great time.
I love it.
We made it 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Did we swear? I already don't remember.
We didn't.
No, we just had, it was just a Glenn chat. Glenn's gossip.
YouTube, don't worry. We're just talking about Glenn.
GG.
They might like this because his PR is working overtime.
Yeah. We should
Twisters.
put Glenn Powell like every 4 sentences in the episode description so that it...
Glenn Powell. Hashtag Glenn Powell.
Twisters.
Hashtag Glenn and Twisters.
We already said we do this podcast for him. So anyway.
Yes, it's Glenn Powell's.
First and last time in my life, I was wrong. Never be wrong again.
All it takes is admitting it and coming, and I think we've just all come full circle in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways.
Of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we in for this week,
We have a Vanessa book. We've got a whiteboard that I haven't seen.
I forgot about the whiteboard. Look what I've done.
We were told to wear diapers. Barbara was told to wear 2 diapers.
What? I'm not. So we'll see how that goes.
Vanessa's just been scheming.
I'm going to read the synopsis.
Oh, God.
We get a synopsis this week. Okay.
Okay. They run this town and everyone in it.
God damn
Their
it.
deals.
I said it was a wide shoes, and you were like, maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't
Maybe
know.
not. Definitely.
Run this town.
Their deals are as sordid as their business, and their reputation is enough to bring a grown man to his knees, forcing him to beg for mercy. They're not people you mess with, but yet my dad did. The old man ran up a debt with them and then sold me to cover his losses.
Den of
Mafia
Vipers?
stuff? Is this Den of Vipers?
What?
Is this Den of Vipers?
What? Mafia?
Mafia?
It's Den of Vipers.
It's mafia.
It's Mafia.
Just listen. Yes.
Is it bikers?
Sold me. They own me now. I'm theirs in every sense of the word, but I've never been meek and compliant. These men, they look at me with longing. Their scarred, blood-stained hands hold me tight. They want everything I am and everything I have to give, and I won't stop until they get just that. They can own my body, but they'll never have my heart.
So a lot of they work here.
Yeah, it's a wide shoes situation for sure.
It's been a minute.
Which is why we need a whiteboard, because there's 19 of these guys.
Well, Barbara gave us the coronavirus, so I'm giving her Den of Vipers.
Hey!
We did it. Oh, no. Okay,
She begs for it all the time.
Never once.
She's been
not once.
begging for it. She's been Den of
Begging.
Vipers. That's like me with
Is this
Cliffy.
Den of Vipers?
Is it Den of Vipers?
Is this Den of Vipers?
Are you doing Den of Vipers?
Oh, is this Den of Vipers?
I knew it.
This reminds me of
I
Den of
knew it
Vipers.
the whole time.
Have you read Den of Vipers? Or you just
No, I
aware of
have
it?
not. How appropriate to do this on a full moon.
Summoning.
Culmination of my campaign to finally do this book, apparently.
She's
You
been begging.
manifested it.
Oh,
You're now
God.
at the
It's the
mountaintop.
secret.
Secret.
The secret.
Okay, July 2020 is when it came out.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we
On
were
a
all
night like
sick.
tonight.
We're in our written during COVID.
Yeah, it's very
July
fitting.
2020. Oof, that was peak.
Yeah. 643 pages.
My God.
No
Yeah.
wonder you were
There
in
are-
book jail.
She's a lot.
You were in book jail. There were a lot of them. There's a lot going
Yeah.
on.
You want to guess how many pages?
116.
84.
125 he goes, well, one of them goes down on her, and 129 they fuck.
They fuck.
Same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Wow. Okay, so what are the... Is it Mafia?
Yeah, they're in the mafia. Oh, we're in London.
London.
Hello.
Start practicing.
Hello, it's a Den of Vipers.
We're in our accented COVID area, I guess.
So my whiteboard is really just so that
Is it
everyone
diagrams?
can keep it straight.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I only had
So
one marker.
crazy.
Ryder's the boss. Suit alpha,
So
cold control.
big.
I'll
Oh
give
my
this
God.
to Emily.
Yeah, Emily needs it for
She's
sure.
gonna need it the most.
Okay.
So big.
What if
Hates women. No touch. Garrett.
What if we put it right there so we can see it?
Yeah.
Oh, put it on the.
Let me show it to her.
Put it on the table. Okay, so Ryder is the boss. He only wears suits. He's an alpha. He's super cold, super controlling.
Okay.
Kenzo is his baby bro.
Kenzo?
Kenzo.
Did you hear this name, Emily?
He handles
Kenzo.
He handles the money. He's like a charming gambler. He's super sweet.
Okay.
Diesel is the assassin.
He's so crazy.
He's so fucking crazy.
He's so crazy.
Oh no.
I'm falling apart over here. I'm sorry for slamming this whiteboard into my microphone this whole time.
Yeah, but they're the new microphones. They'll just fix it for us.
Yeah. He's a pyromaniac.
Ooh,
Love it.
That's why he's so hot.
He's so
crazy.
He's so hot and crazy because everything's on fire.
Garrett is the enforcer. He's an ex-pro boxer, but now he does underground fights to get his rage out. He hates women.
Is that why does he only fuck the other guys?
Why does he hate women?
I'll tell you. No touchy, no talky if you're a woman. He's so big.
Big how?
In every way.
In every way.
In every way.
Okay.
His
He's
body,
so
his
big.
junk, everything.
Hates women. No, I don't like it. Will I end up liking him?
Yeah, you'll like all of them.
The Vipers. There we go.
Oh, we did it? Okay.
So
I'm back.
Emily, our set designer, she's back in.
She's
back in.
Our main character's name is Roxy or Roxanne.
Love it.
Of course.
Her dad.
Right.
It's
Like, it fits.
yeah, she's like, I'm just like super fucking hot and cool, and I fuck all these vipers.
We're in London too, which has got me around the Kenzo situation.
Yes.
Which you didn't seem phased by. We're usually equally phased. Like when you tell us the guy's name is Meat.
I never said that.
You've said
I
that
feel
several times.
like if it's these like mafia guys and they're the vipers, of course they're gonna have names like that.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm Kenzo.
Pick your guys. Pick your guy. Who do you think?
I think I'll do probably Kenzo or Ryder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Ryder is who I would want. Kenzo's who I'd probably end up with.
Kenzo would flirt better,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
Ryder would be better.
Kenzo's gonna be funnier, but
Yes.
Ryder's gonna
Right.
be more like aggressive.
Yeah, he's icy. Controlling.
I see.
Okay, so her dad is a big time gambler and he owes money to the Vipers. He can't pay, obviously. And so
Well, he can in a way.
he offers up his daughter.
Sells his daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
So we're in
human trafficking.
old time London. You get like 3 cows and you get my daughter and it's the dowry. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
which is crazy because she doesn't talk to her dad anymore.
After he sold her to these
But
men.
this brought them closer together.
Even before then, she ran away when she was young. He used to beat the shit out of her.
Jesus.
Basically
Okay.
when he lost any money, and she ran away and started working at a bar to pay off her dad's debt. And the guy that owned the bar basically took her in and let her stay in the apartment above the bar.
Sounds
and
like
then-
Les Miserables to me.
Sure. Yeah.
On my own.
Oh my God.
He ended up taking care of her, and he died and left her the bar. So
Okay.
now she owns the bar.
Okay.
They send these guys to go pick her up, and she beats the shit out of them with a baseball bat.
Maybe
Oh,
Roxy's my guy.
nice.
Okay.
She's definitely a force to be reckoned with. She's not like other girls. So she beats the shit out of them with a baseball bat and then throws them out, and they get picked up by the police. And so the guys are like, who the fuck is this girl?
Yeah.
And now they gotta go get her themselves because
They just sent their little cronies.
like some enforcer guys.
Underlings.
Like, we got to put our suits on.
What does she look like?
She has like short, silvery, like gray hair.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
How old is she?
24. I don't know why her hair's silver.
Who's Anna Wintour?
Oh my God. I don't know if she's gray like naturally or if she colors it. They don't really say, but it's
Okay.
like silvery.
Like super blonde.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to picture Taylor Swift from her 1989 era.
Yes.
Sure.
But is
I
it
don't know.
short like a bob or short like a pixie?
Like I got their collarbone. Like a lob.
Is she edgy?
Yeah, she wears like band shirts, biker boots,
okay.
shorts. Yeah.
Okay. We'll sit on it.
She's pierced.
She's like, I was just listening to the episode about Jacob's ladder. I was like, oof.
Yeah, she's pierced down there.
For real?
What?
Oh my God.
What?
What is oh.
Oh my God.
I don't know who I'm picturing, but I have like a mishmash, like an AI generated photo in my head of like.
So you're morally corrupt. Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm not picturing Taylor Swift anymore. That doesn't fit.
Taylor's too sweet.
Maybe in her next era. I don't know.
Ooh.
So the guys are definitely smitten with her beating up their guys. They do like a background check on her to find out who she is. They see a picture of her. They all have boners.
Drooling.
Have they all ever fucked someone together before?
No.
First for everything.
But she's not like
really-
other girls.
She's not.
They're really not I wouldn't say not into women, but because of the mafia, they don't really have like relationships.
That makes sense.
like Ryder's like, I like my women meek and just to fuck and then leave.
That's what you think?
And I just need to get something out.
Right.
He's the business minotaur.
Yes. He is a busy business.
He's like
boy.
from the baby. Not Boss Baby, but the nannies. Where the main guy.
Oh, yeah. Sebastian.
Yeah.
Tangled and Tinsel, too. There's one, Cole.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's too busy.
Yeah.
So busy.
So
He's always in a suit.
busy.
He sleeps in a suit. Okay.
And so they really
Showers
don't.
in a suit.
He's so cold because his suit's wet.
He can't wait for the water to warm up.
No. He doesn't have time.
So they come and they take her. They basically knock her out after she beats up Garrett a little bit. She hits him with a baseball bat.
I need
Garrett.
No, I know.
Yes. I just love when I go, who? Okay, yeah.
No
Garrett's
talking,
Garrett.
no touchy. Yeah, you're done for.
She
yeah.
kicks him in the nuts
Good.
and tries
He's
to.
like, no touchy. I didn't consent.
I think she breaks Diesel's nose, something
Good,
like that.
good.
And so
He's like, I'll set you on fire later.
he pops her and she goes unconscious. They put her in the car. They pack
Pops
a
her?
bag. Pops her in the chops.
I've been watching a lot of Sopranos where I'm like, yeah, that's what they do.
Pops her in the chops.
Yeah.
Okay. How romantic. Okay.
They pack a bag, take her back to the house. She wakes up.
They pack her stuff
Pack
up
a
for
bag
her.
I know,
for
it's
her.
so
That's
sweet.
they're such
It's
caretakers.
literally-
He did just pop her in the chopper or whatever the
He
fuck.
had to knock her out in the chops. Yeah.
She did kick him in the nuts a couple of times.
Yeah, but
He uppercutted her.
She's sassy. There's no other way.
okay, yeah.
So she wakes up in the skyscraper and she thinks it's a hotel, but it's really their apartment.
Right.
But it's like super sleek and sexy.
It is. It's
And then
everything's
slithering
like,
around.
okay. Everything's
little pipers.
white, chandeliers. And
No, did you guys ever see the movie Prisoners?
No.
Fuck. Anybody
Jake
please.
Gyllenhaal?
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
seen
so
that.
Is he a
dark.
snake?
It's so dark, and it's like kids get kidnapped. It's a whole thing. But there's a guy he's a little cuckoo, and he has like just like bins in his house full of snakes that are slithering. It's
Those snakes stink.
I don't never have
He's
snakes.
not worried about that. Let me try to leave that.
There's no snakes in this except for the guys.
There are
Do any of them
4.
have a split tongue?
No.
Damn.
Not yet.
Is this a series?
No.
Oh,
Not
it's a
yet.
standalone.
One book.
Wow.
I think that's a
643
reason,
pages.
why it's
Damn,
long.
that's right.
A lot of people in the reviews were like, I'm kind of glad this is long because I hate reading a series that has a bunch of books and they're all like 200-300 pages.
And it didn't need to be.
Yeah, I'd rather just read like a long book.
I feel like I haven't seen this one at the stores when I'm because I feel like Pucking Around is like the biggest book I see on the shelves always.
Yeah.
And it's always slumped over because it's so
big.
big.
Wow.
It's
It's
like,
just falling in on itself.
I was just like, ugh.
That's Garrett.
It's so big.
So big and misogynistic. Okay.
I think that it's a lot
Yeah.
of sex in this book.
Love it.
It does have a lot of plot. I mean, there is like a plot to the book, but they are literally banging on every fucking page.
What makes this one? Because I feel like I hear about it with like Haunting Adeline, like all these like it's like ooh, it's taboo. Like what makes it a little bit? Is there like more shocking? More like are they like violent sex?
I think definitely. There's a lot
very
of torture.
aggressive.
Diesel's into Roxy's into pain.
so
Diesel's
it's
into
consenting. Like
yes,
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
BDSM.
Like
BDSM.
Yep.
yeah, but not in the way that like.
It's not like
It's more
someone's
like
kink.
knife
It's like
play,
they're
blood play, that kind of stuff. It's not so much like
gags and stuff.
Spank.
yeah.
and-
There is some spanking. Everybody's got their own thing. Okay, so
Knife
we'll
play.
get there. You guys
Blood
are just
play.
rushing ahead.
She's like, it's not that big a deal. It's just knife play, blood play.
I'm saying when I
But
think
I'm
of
also like,
BDSM, I think of like tying you up and
Leather and
ball
stuff.
gags and I don't know.
I love it. I'm excited. I'm just excited.
It's
My
on
brain
the
is
ride.
just going like processing.
So she wakes up in the room and she's locked in there and she trashes the room.
Cool.
She like breaks a mirror, gets a
She's
shard.
like, get me out of here.
Yeah, she tears up the mattress, tears up the pillows. Anything that she can break, she breaks.
Nice.
How old is she?
24.
Right. Okay.
She
Yep.
had tattoos.
Yes, she's covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
Nice.
So immediately the next day they get her room redone. Like it never happened.
So she can just trash the room every day.
Basically, he does end up putting like a special coating on all the mirrors and glass and stuff so that it's shatterproof.
Okay. To protect her.
They're carrying this.
So while they're redoing the room, she has like free reign of the apartment and she ends up snooping around in all of their rooms.
Sneaky little snake.
She gets into Ryder's room and she shreds every single suit in his closet.
He loves a challenge.
Every single
What's
piece
he
of
gonna
clothing.
sleep in tonight? Oh my God.
Right.
Her.
She does go into the other rooms and she finds her underwear underneath Diesel's pillow.
Dang.
He's a little freak. He's so crazy.
He's so
Yeah,
crazy.
So crazy.
He's the assassin. He's going to use that to light a fire.
She does go into Kenzo's room. There's nothing really in there, but she does go into Garrett's room and she finds a wedding ring.
Oh, that's why he's so dark and doesn't want touch. Can't get close.
He's traumatized by his ex-wife.
She, when Ryder comes home, she ends up hiding in Garrett's room and he comes in there and he's not wearing a shirt and he's like covered in scars. And she's like, oh, what happened to you? And he like freaks out on her and like grabs her by the neck and he's like, get the fuck out of here. Don't ever come in my room. Stay away from me.
So he's Bane. Okay.
It literally turns her on. But she's also kind of scared.
Which is what turns her on.
Yeah, totally. So she also tries to escape, but it turns out that
Just pictured her putting like knotted sheets out of a skyscraper window.
No, Diesel's leaving the apartment and she catches the door before it closes because it turns out that the place that they're in, the skyscraper, they own the entire thing.
Of course they do.
Right.
This is kind of like a common thing in some mafia books. So basically they own the skyscraper. So there's like a gym on one level, Ryder's office on another one. The basement is where Diesel tortures people. There's a restaurant, there's a shop, there's a gym, there's all kinds of stuff. They have a
Diesel's torture room.
they have a gun range on one of the levels.
In the skyscraper.
Yeah.
Are there
And
regular tenants in there as well?
No, it's all
The
of them.
whole skyscraper
I'm
is
answering
there.
like, no, Emily.
No.
It's the
Of
course
mafia.
not.
It's theirs.
It's theirs.
Wow.
And
Boys
everything
clubhouse.
has biometric scanners. So you
little
need
fingies?
fingerprint.
Okay.
Yeah. And so she gets out, but she can't access the elevator because it takes a scan. And so she goes down the stairs and ends up in the garage. And it's the only one that's not protected because if you're in the stairwell, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But she's thinking like she'll just drive one of the cars through the garage door.
Okay.
And there's a barrier that comes up and like an alarm goes off and she crashes the car. So she can't get out. So she ends up trashing that car too. And guess whose car it is? Ryder's.
Oh.
Her and Ryder have a little moment in the elevator coming back from the car. They've never been given somebody before as a debt. And so they really don't know what
to do.
Yeah, honestly, they really don't know what to do about her.
Yeah.
They have to send a message because otherwise they look weak. And so they are planning on killing her.
Making an example out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, you know, they're like basically saying like, you're ours and we can do whatever the fuck we want with you.
And they're like, girl, what's your bucket list? Because your days are numbered.
Yeah.
And he basically tells her like, stop fucking with me because I'm treating you really nice right now.
Yeah. I should have killed you by now.
Also, she thinks they're all fucking hot as fuck.
Naturally.
For sure. I will read this little quote. He's like, don't push me. And she's like, or what? Like, what are you going to do? Like, you're already promising to kill me. Like, that's the worst you could do. Like, I don't care. And he's like, I won't be gentle like Kenzo, and I won't even make sure you like it like Diesel. I'll tan your ass so hard that you won't be able to walk, never mind sit. And then I'll leave you in this elevator for everybody to see just how much you want us, how much you don't hate us, even though you think so. You can fool yourself, but you can't fool me, love. I will rip those barriers to shred piece by piece.
He does not like a boundary.
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy. That's why he's the alpha and boss and suit and cold and control.
I got to romanticize it.
He's like, I'll have you on the edge, nearly coming from my punishment alone and leave you for everyone to see how much you want it. The very people you claim to hate. Yeah. So she's definitely been caught like ogling them a little bit, you know?
La la.
Yeah.
Like she's horned up by this.
She's like blushing while she kicks the shit out of him.
Like
Totally.
she's like, it's so, yeah. She's just like,
she's definitely
what are you
thinks
gonna do
that
about
they're
it?
like arrogant, like rich pricks who think that they're like so powerful.
She's
and that
correct.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But the more she spends time with them, the more she realizes that they're not much different than her.
Because they're soulmates.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time they found each other in a lifetime. Like, hello.
Hello. All of them in different lifetimes.
They all have matching tattoos. It's super weird.
When Ryder went to go buy all new clothes, he ended up buying her some new clothes too.
Oh.
And she thinks they're gonna be fucking lame, like pantsuits or something. But it all turns out to be really cute stuff that's like totally her style, in her size.
He knows.
But it's just like high end.
I can work with that. I can work with this. Okay.
He buys her makeup, he buys her shoes, lingerie,
I love it.
pajamas. Yeah, dresses.
I'm going to kill you, but you're going to be
But I'm
living
gonna
large.
take
Well, he
care
doesn't
of
know
you.
what he's gonna do. Okay, he
Right.
doesn't
He
know.
hasn't decided. So
Yeah.
it's, up,
So cold. Okay.
it's up to you whether or not he's going to kill you.
Yeah. He gives
You
her
got a little star chart. You
Yeah.
good today.
Good today.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
lost
Keep
one.
living.
Careful.
She definitely questions their motives.
Okay.
You know, I'm a debt. Why aren't they killing me? Why are they keeping me around? Like, I know they have to send a message, so it's like any time now, but she's liking them, you know?
She's horned up the whole time.
Yeah.
She's so horned up.
So she's definitely
Oh,
considering Stockholm Syndrome for sure.
Yeah.
Kenzo's in charge of watching her when everybody else has to leave to go do something.
Because he's so charming.
Yeah, because he needs to go ahead and lower those inhibitions. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He's the sweet one.
Yeah.
So he's
so
definitely
sweet.
Do
charming.
they all fuck together?
Eventually.
Eventually.
Kenzo and Ryder are brothers.
So,
They're not fucking each other.
yeah.
I know.
Girl,
They're like high-fiving maybe. I don't know.
they don't care.
Okay.
They don't care.
Okay.
We read a book about step bros.
They're not biological brothers.
They're not having a
but
kid
they're
together.
not gonna have sex.
Yeah, but like jerking off your sibling.
They're not
no, they're
doing
not
that.
doing that.
It is one woman and 4 men who do not sexually interact with each other. They are
Just
just
a lot
all
of-
in the room.
Spit roast, Eiffel Towers.
Spit roast. What's that?
It's the same thing as an Eiffel Tower.
Picture a spit roast.
And then put her on it.
What do you think?
I like that I'm like, yeah, he's gonna beat her up and he's gonna like kill her.
They're having
And then I'm
sex
like-
with her.
And then
Oh
I'm like,
my.
ew, his brother's in the room. Ah,
Maybe he wears
yuck.
gorilla glasses.
Yeah. Oh. Yucky.
All right,
But
so
I'm like,
Kenzo's softening her up.
He's definitely like a gambling man. And so he's like, would you care to wager a bet? You know, basically her freedom or her body.
what do these guys look like?
Kenzo and Ryder are brothers, so they kind of look similar.
Ryder is Tom Hardy.
Black hair, black eyes.
Are they?
She says that they're so perfect they look like models.
How old is he? How old are the guys?
They don't say.
We're talking 40s, 30s.
Probably like 30s, 40s.
Garrett is Bane, so I feel he's Tom
So
Hardy.
he'd be a
Ryder,
tough guy.
dark hair and dark eyes. Okay, Colin Farrell, and that way there's 2 of them. Yeah.
Mm.
Because I've been watching Sopranos, I'm thinking Kenzo is Christopher.
Oh my god. And
But it's
then
not.
Why?
Because I
Is
watched
he the one I'm
Sopranos
thinking of?
before I got here.
Is he the one I'm thinking of?
Michael Christopher?
Christopher?
Christopher? That's how
it's the
they
one
say it?
that's on
Christopher.
drugs. It's with
Yeah.
Ariana. Not Ariana. Adriana.
Ariana, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
And
All
then
right.
he's super hot now in White Lotus. It's all gray.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I feel like you're continuing your streak of casting
Great.
very questionable
oh my
people.
God, you know who Kenzo could be?
Who?
Christmasina.
Okay. Yep. Done.
Diesel is long blonde hair, blue eyes.
Long blonde hair?
Like I
guy-
think it's
like
like
Sons of
shaved on
Anarchy
the
guy.
side, yeah, and like slicked back. She says he looks like a fallen angel. He's got tan skin and lots of tattoos.
I'm picturing that guy that they brought in on Love Island.
Oh yeah, he looks like
yeah.
Jackson from
Yes.
Sons of Anarchy.
That
he wishes,
like,
anyways. His eyes were too close together.
That's why he was the last bombshell to come in.
He's Glenn Powell.
No,
Vanessa just rolls her eyes.
I was thinking. I wasn't rolling my eyes. No. So they play a game, but she's like, we're not playing a gambling game. We're gonna play a drinking game because that's what I'm good at.
Right.
Bartender.
And
Okay.
so they're chugging drinks, but she flashes him, trying to make him slip up, and he ends up choking on his drink.
I love it.
And then he pulls his pants down and flashes his junk.
Hell yeah. Dumps it out.
She ends up
Dump him.
losing, and so they fuck.
Oh, they're just like, let's just do this.
Yeah,
We're doing it.
She's not okay. She's into it, but she's not into it because she hates that she wants them because she's supposed to not like them.
She doesn't like how much she's into it.
Yes.
Okay.
And they fuck, but she's literally beating his ass the whole entire time.
Kenzo?
Yeah. So she's
he like that?
He's just like, oh, you.
she's like elbowing him in the face.
Like it's kind of like a foreplay, but she's also like, get off of me.
She's not saying get off. She's just saying like
It's
she's
aggressive.
not saying anything. It's just they're just having sex.
She doesn't
and
want it
then,
to be soft at all.
Yeah, and he'll say something like "You're such a good girl," and then she's like, or something like that, and she's like, "I'm nobody's girl," and like smacks him or something. You know what I mean? Some shit like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Banter.
Yeah.
Banter.
Diesel's watching the whole entire time, and
Because he's so
Through
crazy.
little eyes on it.
no, he's just standing there.
Gorilla goggles. Yeah.
This is
He's
literally
just looming over the little
Well, no, this is like literally in
This
the
is a blonde guy.
hallway.
Diesel's a blonde guy.
He's just like got a lighter.
Yeah,
He's jerking off.
with his lighter.
Yes.
Flipping a Zippo and then
He does
jerking it.
flip a Zippo like all the whole entire book.
Hell yeah.
And he's eating peanuts and leaving them everywhere.
No,
Hell yeah. Oh, like
No. Oh, right.
Captain Hook. No, that was the alligator that ate the peanuts.
Crocodile. Yeah.
Yes.
I said Crapton Hook.
Crapped. That's their like couple name.
Okay.
So
It is.
the premise of the book is that the triads are like another like they're like Asian mafia,
A
right?
rival
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's an assassin that is in town looking to kill them. And through whatever, they find out that it's somebody that is from another country. And so they're
Okay.
trying to find somebody that
They're
forges.
trying to get him exported.
They're trying to
Deported.
Thank you.
they're trying to figure out who forged the documents so that they can find out who he is. And she happens to know a forger.
She's a bartender. She knows
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I'll give you information on this guy with conditions. And of course Ryder thinks that she wants like money or jewelry or something. And she's like, no, I just want to go with you. And
I just want to get out of this place.
I'm not like
Basically-
other girls that I want money and jewelry. I
Yeah.
want to travel.
she wants adventure.
I want to go for a car ride.
She's like, I want to pull the trigger.
This definitely intrigues him. He likes her.
He's intrigued. He's so intrigued.
He's so intrigued.
intrigued.
It turns out that in the beginning she'd asked what was going to happen to her bar, and he was like, we'll probably just burn it down and sell the property. It turns out that he sent one of his guys to run the bar for her, and he's been depositing all the money in her bank account.
I'm going to kill you. But I'm going to set you up with a 401k.
He doesn't know what he's gonna do
I love
yet,
it.
okay?
And he's like, I'll take care of you.
Undecided.
In the meantime,
she's
yeah.
got so many gold stars.
He's such a secret softie. Oh my God.
I love it.
They find out about a rival gang, like a local, like young gang.
Okay.
Not the triad. That the triad is paying them to do a hit on them.
Okay.
And so they go after him and they leave her with security, and they happen to walk in right as one of the guys is accusing her of cheating at poker, and he's grabbing her arm and he's like calling her a bitch because he wants to see her cards.
Uh-oh.
Ryder kills him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Right
he
then
does.
and there.
Slowly or real fast?
It's
Real
again.
fast. He smashes his hand with a hammer, cuts out his tongue, and then he dies. For touching her and for calling her a bitch.
Swoon.
Oh my God.
She's in. Okay, so
Oh my God. I'm kicking my little feet. What is wrong with me?
Ryder, quit it.
this book makes you think it maybe
Oh my
you need
God.
therapy for sure. So she loves it and she fucking hates it. No one has ever hurt anybody for her. But she's also like, I'm not yours to protect. Like,
Girl, give in.
yeah.
But yeah.
Lean in.
Ryder shows her that she is his and spanks her into submission, and they fuck
I'm out.
Where are they at?
in the kitchen.
I'm out.
Like they came home.
They came home and they found the security guy doing that, and that's where he killed him. And then
Okay.
he told everybody to leave because he needs a moment.
It's a couple minutes.
Yeah. So he spanks her.
And he's like, not you. Get over here.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
She's big
Good
trouble.
good for them. Those crazy kids. No, okay, yeah.
So they end up finding the assassin, and they take him to Diesel's basement so he can torture him.
Right.
So
Roxy
crazy.
goes down there with him and helps
Yeah.
torture him, and they end up killing him. And then this is where her Diesel fuck.
Yep.
Okay. I thought she'd already fucked Diesel. No, Diesel was watching.
Kenzo, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
He puts a knife.
I knew it.
In the side of her?
Yeah.
You didn't want to tell me, and you're staring at me. I knew it.
Wait.
What do you think knife play meant?
Just like twirling it around.
Like a baton.
or like cutting, like.
He definitely cuts her a little bit just to make her bleed.
Right, because blood play comes in.
Yeah.
Now, a knife inside of you.
He uses
I'm not yucking anybody's yum. I'm just learning.
The hilt.
He's holding the sharp part.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
I thought the sharp part went inside of her.
No.
Yeah, that's how it must be dull. I don't.
Yeah, that's why I was like, did you put a condom on it?
He puts the hand. He cleans it. He puts the handle in.
Sanitizes it.
So she just has a blade coming out of her coochie.
Yeah, and then he bends her over and fucks her
In the ass?
in the
vagina.
With the knife in it?
Yeah, so every time he thrusts, the knife stabs him in the leg.
Wait, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Or maybe he doesn't bend her over. Maybe she's laying on her back.
Okay, but if there's a knife coming out of her vagina,
it's stabbing him in the leg.
but
It's
his
like
wiener
high up
goes
in the leg.
with the knife.
You know how sometimes there's two dudes in her at once? It's him and a knife. Does the knife come to life, Clippy?
No, not in this way.
Why does he just put the knife in her butt and then he'll still get the same thing?
Why doesn't he just do this? Oh my
I
God.
still like don't know how, like, because if there's two P's in the V, then it's not going to go in because this one's not just floating there. If you're going to put a P in there,
depending on the hilt of the knife, if there's no base to keep it from being sucked into her intestines, that's very dangerous, Emily.
it's probably got a big little thing on it to stop it from going in.
Right,
Right?
I'm picturing like a mini sword.
They don't do diagrams.
No.
Or
Thank God there aren't drawings. I'm
not
know
that good of an
about
artist.
this. Who's this?
should ask
Diesel?
Bernie.
Why did I ask?
We
Of course
should
it's
do
Diesel.
charades.
He's
So crazy.
This is
Okay,
like Mad
so-
Libs.
Diesel's the one that is fucking the knife in her
Yeah.
because he likes that. So he's bleeding down
Did he
his
make the
leg.
knife hot and now it's branding him too?
No.
I don't know
Did he
about
lick
this.
it before it went in?
I don't know about this.
And then stick it in?
I think he might have put it in the vagina
Vagina.
to get it lubed up.
You're so brave.
But then he left it in the vagina.
No, he put it in her butt.
Wait, this whole time I've been being told
That's
that there's
why I
two
was
P's in the
wondering.
V.
Yeah.
No. Well,
Yeah.
somebody just mentioned that, but the knife
Somebody
is
just mentioned
the
that. She
knife
pointed
is in
at
her
me,
butthole.
like,
the
I-
knife is in her butthole, and
Am I
he's
that
crazy?
was not relayed
I
to
kept
us.
asking why isn't it in her butt?
We were confused because we thought it was in her vagina the whole time. This is the
That's
best
why I
episode.
was so
I'm
confused.
sorry, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The
Why
knife
did
was
it
in her
butt? And
butt.
you're like, because it's in her vagina.
No, the knife was in her butt. I said
So
her
that's why you're
butt.
like, maybe she's laying on her back because it's stabbing him in the leg, so it's lower.
Yes.
That's why I was.
I'm sorry. It was in her butt. I just thought you were stupid.
Listeners, let me know if I'm fucking crazy.
Gaslighting. When I edit, I'll text
Roll
you.
the fucking tape because I'm pretty sure
Roll
I said
that
her
beautiful
butt.
bean footage.
Roll the
Come
fucking
on.
tape because you went, somebody just mentioned that. And listeners, she's just motioning at me like, somebody just mentioned that. And it's me.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant. all right.
I have a question. Diane, did you make it this far?
Hey, who do you picture?
Oh my god. Okay, so they give her more gifts.
Of course. I mean, why not?
Lots of jewelry.
Remember when I was like, why is this one like taboo? Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
They give her some more gifts and she doesn't know how to accept them. She's like,
what is this?
well, she's like, she's never been given a gift before. She
Did they kill her dad yet? Because he sucks. He's all this
Yeah,
is
he
from
does
him.
suck.
Yeah,
They kill him, right?
She doesn't even know when her birthday is.
She doesn't know her birth chart? Fuck.
Damn.
Ryder finds out her birthday for her. I think it's May 7th.
Yes.
Do they know what time?
She's a Taurus.
What does that mean?
She's stubborn.
She's stubborn as fuck.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like a little bull
I'm not
head.
yours, even though there's a knife in my... Okay.
So even
It's like
though,
a knife tail. Oh, a little stinger. Bzz, bzz. She's a bumblebee.
even though Garrett is pretty cold and standoffish to her,
Yeah.
he gives her a gift that he picked out himself, and he got her a gun, and he had it engraved "Viper's Girl" on it.
But don't talk.
I love it.
Don't talk.
That's the thought.
He does say something like, obviously her presence is triggering to him. And they're always saying something like, we can't lose him again. you know, what if another woman takes him from us? So something obviously like happened to him.
This is why you can't trust women.
Yeah.
He's
and
like
that's
Mr.
basically
Freeze.
what he says. You know, they're all evil. And
All women are evil?
That's
pretty
true,
much.
though. So
Yeah, he's not wrong. But she says, like, if I'm so triggering to you and we have to live together, maybe we could figure out a way to, like, I can steer clear of you in the house or something like that. She was like, because I feel like you hate me. And he's like, I don't hate you.
I love you. Oh,
I love when they say I don't hate you.
And he's like,
Garrett, Tom Hardy.
yeah, that's like the opposite, you know? Like,
I'm obsessed with you.
I'm scared to
Basically.
get close to you.
basically.
She's like, I'm not afraid. I've had a knife.
I have a bee stinger.
Lots of other things happen that I just meant like mafia business wise. Like she
Right.
helps out a lot. She holds
She
her
does her
own.
taxes.
Do they ever send her on secret missions or anything?
Not really, but like
She's like, I'm in.
they're trying to find information on who. There's like a mole that has been.
I pictured the
questioning and they just think that irregular edges, changing colors.
I pictured the mole from Robin Hood.
Oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, was a bear the whole time, and the sheriff is a wolf. Eric Googled it because I was like,
shit.
wait,
The
yeah.
sheriff is a wolf, not a
The
bear.
sheriff is a wolf, and Little John is a bear. He just, I don't know.
Huh.
None of this, don't look it up. We don't have time. We have 4 different people we
I just
gotta
don't believe that.
get into 3
I can
holes.
see him being a wolf, yeah.
So,
Eric Googled it. If someone's wrong, it's him.
Kenzo tells her that he's falling in love with her.
Oh, what a charmer. He's so
yeah,
sweet.
he's so sweet. He takes her gambling at this like private gambling spot, and she just fucks with everybody. She talks shit to
Fucks
everybody.
everyone. Wow.
And no, she talks shit to
She's
everyone.
Like, no, she only
Sorry.
fucks the 4 of them.
I made it scandalous.
She's a Viper's girl.
Hello,
right.
read the gun.
Hello.
Does he put a gun inside of her?
No,
Oh.
That's the sequel,
that's
which is being
hunting
written.
Adeline.
Is that where she fucks a gun?
That's why I see it like this and
Partnered
Hunting
with
Adeline. I'm
this.
like, watch out.
Yeah, haunting Adeline.
Haunting.
Haunting.
Is it ghosts?
Haunting.
I think there is like paranormal like ish,
Ghosts in her
but he's
vagina.
a stalker.
Vagina
He's
ghosts.
in love with her.
That'd be fun for
I'll do that
Halloween
one day.
stuff.
Okay, so
Look what you've done, Emily. We're gonna get that
I'm
one one
into
day.
it. I'm into this stuff.
This is. I mean, this is.
I have an easy. I'm learning about myself. I have an easier time not finding this problematic than others because it's so fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's
So over the
It's so out of a movie. It's so like I have nothing to relate to this.
Yeah.
That's where you're like, what happens next?
Yeah.
But like, there's other stuff where you're like, yeah. Ooh, I don't like that
Ooh.
because it's a little
Too
real,
realistic.
you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, that's why it's fiction like anything.
That makes sense.
Barbara's not feeling it.
I'm doing good.
Okay, so
She's doing so brave.
it turns out that Garrett proposed to a woman, and the day he proposed to her, she drugged him and raped him.
Oh, Jesus.
And while she raped him, she was stabbing him in the chest. I think she thinks he's dead
touchy.
and she leaves him there, but they end up finding him and saving him. They
They're
don't
like, that
really
could
go
happen.
into the story a lot. It's lots of like flashbacks. Because she was on top, that's a trigger for him. So at one point Roxanne like straddles him and he
throws her off.
he like flips out on her.
Yeah.
And so she's basically like, how can we make this work?
Right.
Because she's like, I want you. And so she convinces him to chain her up to the
gonna say he
bed
should tie her up.
so that she can't touch him. Yeah. And so they fuck.
So then, they fuck.
Right. Cool. Yep.
That makes sense.
Ryder is realizing that he's falling in love with her also. Pretty much everybody's falling in
Do
love
they
with
talk
her.
to each other? Like, I think I'm in love with her. And they're like,
They're having sleepovers like hee hee hee.
They don't really mention it, but
It's
they
guys,
all,
they don't talk to each other.
they know.
You fucked her? What the fuck?
No, they know.
I was jerking it in the corner the
Half
whole
of the
time.
time they're
didn't see me?
watching or they can hear.
So then is it like pucking around or whatever one it was where they were like,
The nannies.
yeah, where they're like, my turn, save some for us, you know?
No, they don't really talk about that, but they
It's tangled
do.
and tinsel.
Ryder thinks that how can she truly love us when this is forced on her? That she has to be here, she has to stay with us. She's a debt. And
somebody's growing some morals and a conscience. Okay.
well, he's like, maybe we should set her free.
If you set something free and it returns or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah. So he doesn't really have the balls to tell her, and he leaves Kenzo to deliver the news. But when
He doesn't do emotions.
when he leaves, he does tell her, I'm in love with you. You're the one, and I'll love you forever, no matter what you decide. And then he leaves. Kenzo basically tells her, like, you're free to leave. We won't come after you. This is your choice, you know, whatever. And so she literally runs out the door. She goes straight to the garage. They had just bought her a car the day before, which I think was what they were planning.
What kind of car?
It was just some matte black sports car. They don't really say what kind, but I'm sure it's very fancy. He drives like a Lamborghini. They've got like 20 cars.
Of course. They have a parking garage.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they bought the car for her, because they were planning on setting her free.
Yeah.
She gets in the car, and of course she can't leave.
Because they didn't give her any keys.
Those boys, rascals.
Got me again.
She gets out of the car, and Kenzo's standing behind the car, and he's like crying, and he's saying like, I lied.
I just rolled my eyes.
A tale of
This is why I always pick the Ryder, because you can cry, but like, don't. I don't mean that, but
yeah, is he like, please don't?
No,
or is he just like, I just.
No, he's just crying, and he's just like, I lied. I can't let you go. I would come after you. Even if you did leave, I'd drag you back here kicking and screaming.
I already popped the tires.
Yeah.
We belong
Diesel's
together.
underneath. He's doing all kinds of
This is what we're reading.
Men, you're allowed to cry. Men are allowed to cry. But
Shh, they're going to punish her because she tried to run away. Because she was going to leave, not run away.
Because
that's
she took
where
him
I
up
get
on their
like,
offer.
you told me to, and then I didn't, and that's my fucking bad. I'm too argumentative.
I mean, it's
Those
all
aren't the rules.
It's all in good fun.
She likes it.
My fun is being correct.
Diesel is super upset that she was going to leave them. And so when she comes into the room, he grabs her from behind and holds a knife to her neck. And
He's held a knife worse places.
Yeah.
he cuts off all her clothes.
Okay.
Kenzo
Thought it was
goes,
her hair, so okay, we're good.
Kenzo goes down on her.
Yeah. You're just, it's punishment.
And
He's real bad at it.
she gives Diesel a blowjob, and he cuts her and jerks off with her blood.
Okay.
And then
You're in, Emily, right? That's what you said? You love it.
did.
It's not real.
It's not real. I'm like, okay.
okay, let's read.
Is it that?
Yeah.
What if I just didn't give it to you?
Oh my god. I hope it's on the right page.
We'll find out.
Is there a wrong page? I mean, my God.
Oh yeah, they're edging her.
Tingling her and then.
Kenzo's going down
They're-
on her and getting her to the point, and then he makes them stop.
They're tingling her? Is that what you said?
Like teasing and
tingling?
Tingling.
She's all tingly. They put Icy Hot on her.
I said they're like,
Jurassic Park.
You gotta say the magic word. Okay, so Ryder is the bossy boy. Kenzo is charming boy.
He's crying everywhere.
Diesel is the pyro.
He's on fire.
And Soul crazy. And then Garrett is
on
the
top of
enforcer.
everyone.
No touchy.
No
Soul
touching.
big.
So big.
Okay. Don't let her come, Ryder orders, and I tremble from the force growing inside me. You don't get a reward for walking away, Roxanne. You will take their cocks and come like a good girl. And only when we're finished will we decide if you get to release or not.
Okay, Harry
it
Potter.
went like transatlantic.
You're
Like,
a lot of stuff.
love it.
I think I'll just do my we'll just see how we feel, you know? Diesel smirks down at me, rolling his hips and thrusting into my mouth until I just have to hold on. Garrett pounds into me. So big, it's on the edge of pain. So big.
So big.
I feel his nails digging into my skin.
I just pictured him with like nails.
Long,
like your nails.
claws.
Like, yeah.
Fuck, baby, he growls. I feel his hips shudder, and then he groans, bursting inside me before pulling out. That bastard. LOL.
You got me again.
Blasting inside of me again. I assume she has proper birth control.
Well, I think because she didn't get to come.
Mm.
He came and pulled out, and she didn't get to come. That's why she's mad.
Girl, there's a line. Don't worry about it.
Diesel laughs and grabs my head harder, slamming me onto his cock and pushing right down my throat until his eyes close. And with a groan, he comes too.
Wow.
So we got 2 out of the 4.
All right.
I guess 2 out of the 5.
What's the recovery period like? Okay.
She's just like, okay, I come everywhere. His abs clench as he pants. Then he pulls away and falls back with a satisfied smile on his face. You fucking asshole. I rasp, my voice raw as I swallow and lick my lips. Gulp.
No, don't do that. Okay.
Kenzo chuckles and releases my hands. My body aches and my pussy clenches.
You hear that? A siren is outside because
They're
of
coming
what
for
we're
us.
saying.
Because
This is why.
This is illegal.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Like 10 times.
My body aches. My pussy clenches again and again. So close to coming, yet so far away. So far away. Now they've had their fun. Now it's my turn. I sit up, not even wincing when I feel Garrett's cum slipping from me. I turn my head and meet Ryder's gaze. He's in control here, but he forgets I don't take orders well. You don't get to control everything, Rye. Oh, wait, that's her. You don't get to control everything, Rye. I murmur as I crawl towards him. He watches me approach, his lips parting and eyes melting. I just pictured his eyes like,
I think because she says that he's always got like an icy stare.
He
like-
doesn't blink.
So she's always trying to melt him.
shows way too much white. Yeah.
Diesel's always trying to melt people.
Yeah.
With fire.
With fire. Crawls up his legs and slide into his lap, grabbing his cock and lining up before dropping down on him. He groans, grabbing my hips. Are they in a bedroom? Are they in the entryway?
They're in the
They're in
living
the
room. In the entryway, yeah.
The foyer. If
The
you will.
foyer.
I will.
I will.
But I won't let him. I want to come. I want to come on his cock, and I take what I want. I rock, lifting and dropping. His brothers come helping me.
It's a little close for comfort.
See?
They're actually, Garrett and him are not related.
His brothers.
She's on rise, and that's Kenzo's cum that's
No,
dripping.
it's Garrett's.
Maybe
Come.
they're brothers like bros, but not biological.
They're not, only Ryder and Kenzo are biological. So it's
They're
not
dead
technically
bros.
bio bro cum.
They're vagina bros.
Vagina bros. Eskimo brothers.
Along with the knife. Okay.
It's a wild, uncontrolled ride until he swears and finally lets go. Kenzo moves closer, and I turn my head, opening my mouth to him. He slips inside. His brother buried in my pussy, and the other 2 brothers spent and watching. I'm so goddamn close to coming that when Ryder leans forward and sucks my nipple into his mouth and I grind down on his cock, I come with a scream around his brother's cock. They don't let me pull away, though. Ryder's hands tighten and move me harder, fucking me now. Kenzo slams in and out of my mouth, their eyes on me as they take what they want. I shake and tremble between them, barely over my release, even as another builds. Fucking hell, little bird. You should see yourself. A cork in your mouth and one in your pussy. Blood on you. A fucking masterpiece. Diesel calls out from behind me. And my eyes shut at the words as I clench around Ryder.
I thought it was clench around Kenzo, and I was like, "That's okay."
It's just I can't. Even with my chart, even with this, I'm like,
your accent keeps throwing me, and I'm just.
it's just a lot.
She's riding Ryder and sucking Kenzo.
That makes sense. Riding
And the
Ryder.
other 2
are
just
watching.
They're
just-
recovering.
They already came.
They're
Yeah.
having some Pedialyte and some
they're-
protein, and
They're jerking off. They're already hard again.
they're already hard again, Emily.
Of course. Duh. Of course.
This is
They're
a real
right
life.
there.
Okay.
Eyes open, love. Ryder snaps. You will watch us fuck you and fill you with our cum. Every goddamn time you try to get away from us will remind you exactly whom you belong to. This body, he groans, it's ours. This pussy, ours. Never forget that. Kenzo is panting, his eyes wild as he stares at me. Darling, fuck. I reach up and roll Kenzo's balls in my hand while I ride Ryder's cock. Kenzo swears, his eyes closing up as if in pain. Those two are brothers. Those two are biological brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the problem. Keep reading.
I'm so fucking close, Rox. God, I can't get
It's in blue and pink.
I know, but I'm just.
She's flustered.
I just got a lot to keep
blood
track
everywhere.
of. There's blood and cum and sweat and balls and there's
Brothers.
brothers, bio brothers, Viper brothers.
Hyper bros.
But I bloody won't. I almost lost them because of pride and fear. I suck him
The
harder.
7 deadly sins.
He's like, fuck.
Fuck, Aaron.
Fuck, Aaron. Fuck. That's
Love
where I love
Island.
Island peeps.
Fuck, is this TikTok again?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to have brain rot. I suck him harder and squeeze his balls. He yells and jerks, thrusting into my mouth before suddenly pulling out, his hand wrapping around his cock as he watches me. My mouth is sore, I'm sure. After weeks of this.
Second one.
Your jaw, my God.
Oh, this book is 1 week.
That's a lot.
So many times this episode, it's like my brain is just like stuck on reloading.
Yeah.
You say something and I'm just like, what? Like, I don't even know
This
what
book
to
is
do.
1 week.
1 week?
It's been 1 week.
No.
That's what that song is about.
God.
It's Den of Vipers.
No wonder her mouth is sore and her lips are swollen. And he glares at me. My pH could never handle a
Believe
week
in
of
yourself.
You can
All
do
the
it.
blood. Like you haven't even scarred up. You haven't even, you still have a Band-Aid on. We'll all mark you. He's
Come back with Neosporin.
yeah. I'd be like, oh.
Where's the biotin?
We'll all mark you. He snarls and pumps his cock twice, but more before coming. His cum spraying across my breasts.
Spraying.
Like a hose, like when you put your thumb on the end of a hose.
Oh my God.
He groans, and when his eyes open again, he sees his cum on me and he grunts, "Fuck, that's hot." Running my finger through the mess, I suck my finger into my mouth as I turn and look into Ryder's eyes. He was letting me finish with his brother.
He's a good big bro.
He's like, I'm used to getting the hand-me-downs.
Take care of your brother. Fine.
My brother's keeper.
Older sibling.
When his brother, before all the attention was brought back to him, then he reminds me why I love his punishment, his pain, and fire. Why I love him. He flips me, bending me over the sofa, my head dangling as he gets to his knees behind me and slams into my pussy. One hand tangles in my hair and yanks my head back.
Your full body.
I've got I'm trying to visualize stuff.
Your readings are so physical. Oh my God.
One hand tangles in my hair and yanks my head back as he bites my neck, his cock hard and thick, so big.
Thick.
Dragging along those nerves that have me almost screaming and my eyes crossing from the pleasure. Don't you ever fucking leave us again, he demands, voice wild. Never.
Stop crossing your eyes. They're going to stay that way.
Pushing, I'll be like, it was a den of vipers. I couldn't. Oh my God. Never. I pant, pushing back to meet his thrust. Say it again, he orders as he pounds into me. Never, never, never,
Never,
never, never, never. I chant as he controls my body. I can feel him losing. I can feel him losing his restraint as he pushes his finger into my ass, sending me tumbling over that edge. I come with a scream. I can barely feel my body, my eyes darkening. And when I come to, I'm leaning into the sofa with his weight on me and a wetness between my thighs that tells me he came.
There's a lot of wetness.
Ugh, she's just like everywhere. There's cum on my tits, a thumb in my butt. He licks my neck again. We are nowhere near done. When that sun comes up, you won't even be able to walk after what we have planned for you. For daring to leave, we are vipers, love. We bite and we never stop hunting. They're like, look, if she's able to walk after that week, she's gonna be fine after. Like, it's just 1 week of like a lot from nothing. She went from nothing. She went from just like chilling
just at
alone
the
in the
bar.
bar. No one even knows her birthday. To so they fuck
gosh.
forever.
This
Is she able to
episode
walk?
broke me.
Well, what do the good people at Goodreads think? So they fuck forever. Does she ever marry any of them? Or they just all, she wears a ring on each finger?
Did she stay for another week?
Can she walk? I need to know her mobility.
She walks. She ends up getting kidnapped. It turns out
What?
She almost spit out
How
Dr.
did they
Pepper.
let her go?
it turns out Garrett's fucking bitch of a ex-girlfriend is still alive. Kenzo thought that he killed her. He burned her alive, and she shows up and she's all disfigured. She's missing an eye and her
Diesel's
face is
like,
all
oh my
melty.
God.
He's like, oh shit, I really fucked up.
Whoa.
Kenzo, God damn it. Classic golden child, younger sibling, just going like,
She
can't even
managed to
set someone on
get
fire correctly. My God.
she manages to get Roxanne out, and they kidnap her. She gets her out of the apartment. They kidnap her. It turns out she was the mole. She was feeding information to the triad. They go and they get her back.
Gotta make a quick stop.
Gotta go.
Do they punish her for leaving?
No, because she got
Liars.
abducted.
Or she didn't leave on her own will.
Yeah.
She didn't.
They had to go
she
rescue
also
her.
didn't leave on her own will the first time.
That's true.
Did they punish her for being kidnapped?
For being what?
Kidnapped.
No.
Yeah, but they enjoy punishing. She enjoys
left.
the punishment.
Yeah,
She
she's
left.
a brat.
They smoked her a bunch
She
when they
gets
came back.
punished a lot, so I'm sure
She
there's
likes
more
it.
punishment.
She's having a
in the
brat
future.
summer, all right?
Is that what that means?
So it's a 3.64 stars on Goodreads out of 162,000 reviews.
I feel like it should be higher.
What?
People have yeah.
Honestly, fuck it.
I
Yeah.
feel like other
literally-
books that we've read were like,
You're
this
literally the
sucks.
two
5 stars.
spectrums of the reviews.
She just say
people
we're on
are
the
like,
spectrum? Yeah.
We did have
Kicking my
some.
camera.
Me too. I keep coughing. I'm a mess.
We did have some friends of the pod do reviews.
Yay!
Deanna rated it 3 stars. She said, "I feel like Book Talk overhyped the fuck out of this. It was just okay."
That's one of ours.
There's lots of other reviews that were mostly like 5 stars, but nobody wrote anything. So it's like Holly, Taylor, Jonna, Jordan, Vanessa.
They're like, oh my God, how embarrassing.
Dana, Cody with an IE, which
Okay.
we support.
We
Cody?
strongly support. Yeah.
Yes, girl's name Cody is
That
okay.
changes everything.
Ooh, girl
Boy's
Cody
name
with the
Cody.
eye is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Marlene, she gave it 2 stars.
All right, Marlene, you and me.
My 1-star reviews. This was the dumbest fucking book I've ever read. Literally, this
Last
was
week we did Kissing the Coronavirus, but okay, sure. You need to broaden your
We have some
horizons.
suggestions for you.
This was smut cover to cover.
Yeah.
It was so fucking
Correct.
boring, and there's no plot. None
Boring?
in the
Boring?
slightest. Yeah, I was
thrilled.
I did not agree.
I had a lot happening.
She was thrilled.
Of all the words, I'm
Boring.
Yeah, too much smut.
Well,
Yeah.
But it did have some plot. I
mean,
mean, there were literally like fight scenes, shootouts. We met a bunch of characters.
That's fun. I like when they
There's
do.
Strip
600
clubs.
pages.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. Okay, but whatever. Miha said, a bee stung me on the eyelid.
The bee?
My mom had to dig out the stinger of my inflamed, irritated eye while I cried. It was agony, and yet reading this book was the single worst experience of my whole entire life. Question for my therapist.
Buzz, buzz.
I wish I'd gone blind so I couldn't have read this.
I love it when they trauma dump in their review.
Yeah.
And they're like, and you know what? That was nothing compared to this book.
You need to know how fucking bad this was.
I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and it was way worse. Lindsay said, I've never been particularly religious, but I might need to find Jesus after this book. But I really like that she's shelved this on her Goodreads and she named the shelf, that's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
I did put a 5-star review in here just because I feel like this book is either
polarizing.
Yes, it's either 5 stars, DNF, or 1 star.
Yeah.
It is crazy how people are like, no fucking way. And other people are like, I love this.
Yeah.
So Nikita wrote, if y'all needed Jesus after this book, I must be beyond saving because I love this book and nothing fazed me. Maybe I do need therapy.
I love Nikita. Yep.
Yeah.
Like maybe I do. Maybe I should, renew that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like these dark romance books because like what you said, it is like so out of left field.
Yeah, it's so next level that you're like, this is not even remotely
possible.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of, it's almost like fantasy without being like.
This is Vanessa's fantasy is what I just heard.
Yeah, this is the level of fantasy that I can handle because it's like,
it's not world building, it's not magic, but it's also like.
It's only 1 week.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a week.
Yeah, it's still humans and it's still, you're able to put yourself in it, but being like, oh, it's not real, you know?
Yeah.
I love this book. I had a good time. How you feeling?
I had a good time.
You gonna talk to your therapist about this?
No.
You're like, we don't need to go near it.
That was fun. I did really enjoy it. Thank you for finally bringing it.
You're
How
welcome.
many times
are
you
gonna ask for it?
finally got to hear the book that you've been wanting for so long?
I'm so blown away by this.
There's definitely a like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
We gotta.
You're reading. Oh my God.
I will say I did leave out a lot of things about their story that I think kind of like ties her with him. Like Diesel's mom like sold him
A lot of family selling
to like men to make money for drugs.
Which one's he?
The crazy
he
one.
wants to set fire, but he set him on fire to leave.
He went to juvie and when he got out, his mom had owed somebody money and they ended up setting fire to her house and he ran in to save his mom. And that is kind of where he became obsessed with fire and he ended up finding the guy and doing the same thing to him.
Nice.
Does
he have burns on him?
He does on his hands.
Oh, his fingies.
His little fingers.
He doesn't have fingerprints. Convenient.
Yes.
Nice. That's why he's an assassin.
Diesel doesn't like guns. He likes to use his bare hands.
Yeah, Garrett likes
he's
guns.
a man.
He likes custom.
He likes to use his bare hands where it's all like the fire. Like his hands are all fiery because of the
He
scars.
sets fire to
that's
his
a-
hands
that's a
every
f-
time he kills someone.
That's a fantasy
Yeah.
book right there.
And I'm like, yeah.
I loved it. Thank you for bringing this.
Emily's
Thank you
on
for
fire.
a wonderful
Thank you
presentation.
for what you've done to us.
Thank you for expanding my world and
mine.
and expanding Barbara's and I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 stars.
Who was your favorite?
I still like them all.
Yeah.
I'm not into Garrett. We've got too many issues. Diesel's chill. Kenzo.
Chill. He's the opposite of like, okay.
Are you going to talk to your
I
therapist?
like Ryder because he's a boss baby and he like lightens up and he's just like,
It's definitely
They're all good.
Kenzo and Ryder for me.
yeah, I'm still in. Diesel, I feel like is like a one that is good for when you need him, He can jerk off in the corner. Which one's your favorite? Let us know,
Tell your therapist.
Tell your therapist, tell your friends, check it out. You could
Go to
there's
church.
Still 600 pages of this book you could read on your own if you wanted. Let us know. Buy our merch. Follow us on everywhere on the internet. You can join our Patreon and you could have experienced this a day earlier. Could have an extra time to process it. Patreon.com/clutchmypearlspod. At clutchmypearlspod everywhere on the internet. And if you want to email us, you can email us at clutchmypearlspod@gmail.com and follow us on Goodreads, leave reviews, all that stuff everywhere. Okay, bye. Oh, wait. For Patreon, see you Monday. For everyone else, see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.